Depp and his lawyers spent a year trying to get information from the hospital and the American Civil Liberties Union to find out how much the two received from Heard. Johnny Depp and Amber Heard when love quickly turns to violence. Full story. Amber Heard is an American actress and model who has a net worth of $8 million. Although she initially tried to break into the modeling world, she later became a successful actress. Known for her starring roles in various films, Heard has also appeared on numerous television series. She is also known for her involvement in activism, especially in regard to LGBTQ rights. There's more to the drama between former spouses Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. Depp is accusing Heard of lying about her net worth, claiming they pocketed her $7 million divorce settlement instead of giving it to charity like she said that she was going to. Today, the hashtag Amber Heard is a liar is even getting popularity on Twitter. The two split in 2016, and Heard reportedly said she donated the money from the divorce to the two different charities. According to the Daily Mail, Depp's lawyer believed Heard was never going to donate the money. Documents exclusively obtained by the Daily Mail claim the Children's Hospital Los Angeles said it only got $100,000 from Heard, even though she was supposed to donate $3.5 million. A letter from June 2019 reportedly written by the hospital asks Heard if the pledge will not be fulfilled, but Heard's attorney said Heard intends to donate what she initially proposed in the pledge and was already responsible for 7 figures in donation to charitable causes. After divorcing Depp, Heard said she didn't need the money from Depp through the settlement and she said she would give it away. In a witness statement in February 26 last year, Heard said, "I remained financially independent from him the whole time we were together, and the entire amount of my divorce settlement was donated to charity." However, Heard's net worth could be more than what people think. The ACLU reportedly didn't reply to subpoenas about the situation, but the hospital said it only got $100,000. The Daily Mail reported that Depp's legal team says the letter from the hospital is the smoking gun proving his ex-wife lied in court. Judge Andrew Nicole refused to let Depp appeal the libel ruling that didn't go in his favor. Nicole cited Heard's alleged donation of the money. Her donation of the $7 million to charity is hardly the act one would expect of a gold digger, he said. Last year, Depp lost a court case against The Sun, a newspaper in the UK. Depp became part of a lawsuit against The Sun after the publication called him a wife-beater. Heard accused Depp of abusing her, but Depp has denied that claim, even though the court ruled in Heard's favor with that case. Depp also has an ongoing $50 million defamation suit filed in the U.S. The lawsuit accuses Heard of defamation in her 2018 Washington Post op-ed when she talks about being a domestic abuse survivor. If she loses a lawsuit, the money she'd owe would affect her net worth a lot. According to The Hollywood Reporter, a judge recently stopped Depp from having Heard's countersuit in the UK dismissed. Depp suing Heard in Virginia, and the judge cited the state's new anti-SLAPP law. SLAPP stands for Strategic Lawsuits Against Public Participation. The legislation is meant to keep people from using courts and lawsuit threats to threaten others who are using First Amendment rights. This law means Heard is also still allowed to keep pursuing her $100 million defamation suit against Depp. If she wins, she would have a much higher net worth. Additionally, the Daily Mail said Elaine Charlson-Bradhoff, Heard's attorney, didn't say how much Heard gave to charity. However, she said Heard would eventually fulfill her pledge of $7 million. She said that the delay is because of the millions Heard has allegedly been acquired to pay through defending herself against Depp's false accusations. The multinational legal battle between Johnny Depp and Amber Heard have just become a lot less charitable. A clearly planned story in the UK's Daily Mail seems aimed to help get the Pirates of the Caribbean actor the new trial he is seeking against fellow tabloid The Sun over being labeled a wife-beater in print. Mr. Depp's effort to plant stories in the media criticizing Amber for not yet fulfilling all the donations she pledged to charity is yet another desperate attempt to divert attention from the UK court's finding related to the allegations of Mr. Depp committing domestic abuse and violence. Heard's U.S. attorney Elaine Bradhoff told Deadline in a statement Thursday after the Mail story appeared online. While Depp initially handed over $100,000 of a promised $3.5 million to LA's Children's Hospital Foundation in Heard's name in 2016. A 2019 letter from the organization asks the actress if you have knowledge if CHLA should expect further installments on your behalf or if the pledge will not be fulfilled. As the one married Rum Dyer co-stars which towards a May 3 trial start in Depp's $50 million defamation suit against Heard. Claims have now emerged over whether the Aquaman star actually donated her $7 million 2016 divorce settlement to charity as promised. Heard stated in the UK High Court last year and on various other occasions over the past few years that she donated the full $7 million to CHLA and the ACLU after some initial hiccups in the agreement with her ex-husband. In fact, in his biting November 2020 decision against Depp in the libel case against the Rupert Murdoch-owned son, Judge Andrew Nicole made a distinct point of praising Heard as Team Depp sought to sully the motivations of the anti-domestic violence advocate. Her donation of the $7 million to charity is hardly the act one would expect of a gold digger, said the High Court judge, also asserting the son's claims against Depp was substantially true. Amber has already been responsible for 7 figures in donation to charitable causes and intends to continue to contribute and eventually fulfill her pledge. The Reston-located Brad Huff added, however, Amber has been delayed in that goal because Mr. Depp filed a lawsuit against her, and consequently, she had been forced to spend millions of dollars defending Mr. Depp's false accusations against her, while implicitly confirming Mr. Depp's allegations that the donations weren't fully made. Brad Huff's explanation actually further complicates the matter in another manner. Depp sued Heard for defamation in 2019 over 2 years after divorce settlement. So what were the big bucks Heard had to pay out to lawyers from 2017 to 2019? However, today, Heard's lawyer in the Virginia-based defamation matter and her client's $100 million counterclaim did noticeably walk back the full extent of the actress's benefactors. The question may now become pivotal, and the UK having already seen one appeal attempt to go nowhere as Depp's UK lawyers want a new trial, in part because the first trial's judge failed to properly assess her credibility by reference to documentary evidence, photographs, recording, or otherwise.